Welcome to... I'm saying it first. Yeah. Welcome to Vlogmas Day number... What's the number? Day 7.
So today we are heading back to one of our favourite places here in Makati, which is Legazpi Market, to look for some very specific things to make our condo feel more Christmassy. We've seen a few things at Legazpi that we kind of had our eye on and wanted to pick up more towards December, and now it's December. We're going to go and grab some bits to finally dress up our condo for Christmas. So we won't only be going to Legazpi, we'll actually be heading over to the Landmark as well. They have a lovely Christmas selection, but I don't know how much of it we will be getting. We're trying to keep it simple but still Christmassy for the kids, because you know that's part of Christmas, is decorating the house. It's quite a big ritual of Christmas to do with your family, but because of the condo and because of how much furniture is still in there that we're waiting to get rid of, we don't have a lot of space to put a big tree or a lot of decorations, so we've got to be very careful with what we do. But we're going to head over to Legazpi right now and see what they've got in terms of decorations.
So first things first is to the lady for our Delandan and lemon.
Yep.
As always.
Yeah, it's our favourite. So it turns out they don't actually have the tree we were after. It was really, really good for what we wanted, and it was a really decent price, but somebody bought like all of them last week and they're only here until next week, and she said they'll struggle to get any more stock. So we don't know what we're gonna do now. Yeah, we'll have to have a look around and see what else we can find. Oslo, you can choose decoration. Get that finger out your nose. Yuck. Yeah, that's a nice one. Right, so Harry's got his decoration.
Glove.
A glove. Oslo, what one do you want?
That one?
Daddy's gonna go for, oh, the little elf hat. I like the back of that one. That's quite cool.
Yeah, I might take this one.
You're gonna swap.
They're both like the same colours. I like the colours.
Yeah?
Yeah. You see this boot?
And then Dad chose, who chose the boot? You? Yeah. Hold on, Bud, hold on.
No, you chose the elf hat.
Right, that one matches that one, doesn't it?
There you go.
Wow.
So you know what? There's like a
Very nice. It looks cool. You look so handsome. So whilst we didn't find the tree we exactly wanted, we actually had a better idea, and maybe actually I kind of like this a lot better. Kev's carrying it as we speak, but we will show you in a little while. But we picked up a few hand woven decorations that were really beautiful. They were a bit more on the pricey side for decorations, but they're definitely something that are going to last. And if we choose not to stay in the Philippines, obviously we can always take them back home to the UK if that's where we end up, or if we end up somewhere completely different. They're just something that will last a really long time. The quality of them was really beautiful, and there was a great story behind it. I'll leave the company's name. So I'm running out of breath. I'm still not very well at the moment, and also it's so hot today, but I'll leave the company's name on the screen. And if you do go to Legazpi, please check them out, because the lady was so wonderful. She even gave the guys a free upcycled bucket hat, so they're all wearing their hats now and they look so funny. So the fact that she gave them as a Christmas gift, and she said Merry Christmas, oh my god, that totally made my day, because it was looking like nothing was going right and everything was going wrong and we weren't finding what we needed. But we ended up pivoting a little bit, changing our idea, and that actually I kind of prefer the idea we now have, which is amazing. So we just got back from the Legazpi market. It was one heck of a hot day. Kev is behind me now, lying down like a trout out of water because he's so tired out. So our initial plan for our tree was this little wooden 2D tree that you could then slot together to make a 3D tree, and you could hang little wooden ornaments out of it, and it was about that big, or you could get a slightly bigger one, and they came in red and green. And we've been putting off buying this tree So when we did go, she said that they'd ran out because one guy bought 10, and it kind of bummed us out a little bit because we're like, damn, like we don't want an artificial tree, like a big one or even a small one, because those things, they take up so much room. If I can't buy a real Christmas tree, I can buy a real Filipino tree. So this tree slash plant is one that is basically a house plant. I'm not gonna dress it up. And I saw it and I was like, why don't we try and decorate a more indigenous plant here in the Philippines and have that as our Christmas tree. Not only can this plant be in our condo year round because it's a house plant and you take decorations off of it and it is just going to be a house plant, it's still going to be really nice in the house. I don't have to throw it away like I would a Christmas tree or put it away. So in that sense, it's very ethical to have it here. But also it's a good size, so it's not too small where it's like, and it's not too huge to overwhelm our condo, because as I said, we still have a lot of furniture here that we're waiting for our landlord to get rid of, so we have more space. So in terms of having a condo, it's a great condo idea. So there's a tip for you: if you don't want a Christmas tree, then you can always grab a plant and hang little things off of it. And this one's got good branches. The branches aren't too flimsy. The leaves aren't too big so that you can't put anything on it. I'm gonna call her Rosa, or Rosa, because she will turn red if she's not in the sun. So she'll go like a kind of pinky red color. So Rosa is her name. Welcome. So we got a couple of decorations. I believe Harry chose the mitten, and these are all handmade and hand woven fabrics, which is really cool. Apparently it takes over 3 hours to do like a small section because it's all hand done. So this is the mitten, which is Harry's. It's got a little jingly bell. The hat was Kevin's, I believe. And again, it's a very similar fabric. We got ones that kind of contrasted and also matched. So it's red and then the black. My one was the star. I love stars. So this one's more like white, and then on the back it's like a really beautiful woven material. All the materials are hand woven, everything was hand done, which is amazing. And then the tree, I believe, was Elowin's, and that again matches my one. And then Oslo got a stocking. So his looks a bit like this one, and yeah, this is more my favourite colourway. But as you can see, like, we can hang them up. I'm gonna do this now and it won't work. So we can kind of hang them without breaking any of the leaves. Okay, this isn't good.
Tape free.
So as you can see, we can kind of hang them on Rosa, and hopefully they will stay on there, even if it's just a bit balanced. They're a little, that one particularly is quite heavy, but the other ones are a lot lighter. And yeah, we've got these for life. Like, we can pass these down to our children if they are looked after. We can take them in our suitcases, which would be really good. I'm thinking of maybe putting a few twinkly lights up, maybe getting some fairy lights to put up above our window and maybe on Rosa herself. We are going to go and head out to the landmark in a couple of days, which will be in a few seconds for you, to see if they've got anything else though that we can maybe add to our condo. So it's a new day and we're actually here at the landmark to just have a look and see if there's any more decorations we can maybe add to our Rosa, the Christmas tree. Yeah, we're gonna have a little look, see what they've got, because their Christmas selection is actually really, really good. We've only been here once before to look at the decorations, but it's always really nice to come and see them again because it's so Christmassy and nice. Yeah, pretty. This one's quite funky with all these like little holographic things on it. I quite like that one. It's quite cool, and it's like blue as well. So all the trees behind me are all dressed in like a colour theme, and it's really nice to see how they dress them up, like, because there's different colours and different themes for each tree, and then by each tree all the decorations that are on that specific one are all in boxes down below, so you can get the look you want just by kind of finding the tree that you like the most. And they have so many different themes. It's like really traditional ones, really bright pink ones, like candy themed ones, like really orangey warm colours, white ones, silver ones. Really cool, really pretty. We love coming in here. We've only come in once before, but it made us feel really Christmassy, and it's quite similar to one of the department stores called John Lewis, which is in the UK, which do a very similar thing where they do very heavily themed and heavily dressed trees, but they do look very beautiful. There's also hundreds and hundreds of ribbon choices. I guess here in the Philippines it's ribbon, not tinsel. In the UK, we're still a tinsel country, but I haven't actually seen any trees dressed up with any tinsel in any shops, store windows, or in any like hotels or condos. So I don't know, maybe it is just ribbon.
So we're going to go for this ribbon.
Yeah.
It has mistletoe, if I got that right.
I don't know.
Is that mistletoe or is it holly?
It just matches our decorations, I think, as much as I can get it to.
So, and it's nice and thin.
Yeah,
not heavy.
I don't think Rosa will cope with the
it.
thick things and heavy decorations because she's not an official Christmas tree.
No.
So we only ended up buying that ribbon. To be honest, I just felt a little bit too overwhelmed, which tends to happen to me sometimes in moments of complete confusion. Like I don't know, I get really confused and anxious all at the same time, which I find really difficult to deal with. And we want to make the Christmas good for the kids, and we want them to have a good Christmas, and part of that is making, you know, your home Christmassy. So we're just hanging out in the Barbie section. As you see, so much pink is around me at the moment. We really like the Landmark toy area. It's a little bit quieter than Toys R Us, and they have a lot of good selections. It's quite big actually in here. So we're just going to head to Greenbelt now, see if we can find anything else, maybe find a Daiso or something similar that just has maybe some fairy lights or something. So in the middle of Greenbelt 5, there's all of these tables set up for Christmassy things. Obviously to kind of see if anyone wants some presents, but they're all from really interesting designers. We saw it get set up a few days ago, but there was nobody on the stalls yet. So it's really cool to see what they've got available in the Greenbelt 5 part. So that was the designer holiday bazaar in the middle of Greenbelt 5. So if you want to check it out, it's quite cool. A lot of kind of interesting brands and makers, and it looked like a lot of handmade things as well. All really nice and really beautiful. So yeah, check it out if you're going to be around in Greenbelt. So it turns out there's not actually a Daiso here, so we're going to actually head back to our condo. There's a Daiso nearby where we live, as well as a True Value. So we're going to have a little look in there and see if they've got any like just little fairy lights, or even just like some paper decorations or something, just to give our condo a little bit more of a Christmassy feeling. But the Christmas decorations in Landmark were really beautiful, and they do have some really gorgeous decorations here in the Philippines. I just think for what we're looking for things that are just not going to be as difficult to package up and move around with. That's why I'm holding back a little bit, and that's why we're trying to find very specific things, so that we know we can either take them with us or get rid of them quite easily, or they're more like disposable, like paper or something like that, rather than big baubles and a big tree. That's why we've kind of gone about it this way around, instead of investing in a lot of Christmas decorations. So yeah, we're going to hopefully find out if there's some there, and then we'll hopefully be able to decorate our condo. We found tinsel, haven't we?
Yeah.
Rainbow
Yay!
tinsel. Rainbow tinsel.
So we just got back from Daiso, and it ended up having literally exactly what we were after. So we got like a little wooden door sign we can maybe put on the wardrobe or on something similar. We've got some lights in a few different variations. We also got some tinsel, obviously. Kev's a little bit of a tinsel fiend. I think if I go a year without getting tinsel, he gets quite angry at me. So that's why we had to get the tinsel. And then we got some batteries for the lights, and also the ribbon that you saw in Landmark. You guys ready to decorate the condo?
Yeah!
So the vision is to use this tinsel and these snowflake lights to go right across the curtain rail here. I had to get Kev and send him to get some more tinsel because this one wasn't long enough. They don't match, but that's fine. They're in the same kind of colour scheme. Oslo, are you ready to see?
Yeah.
Ready? Mama, turn it on. Oh, I'm not tall enough for this. Yay! So Ellen's got like a little Christmas door hanger, so you can either put that on the bathroom door. I think that'd be the best one because it's got a handle on it. Do you want to go put it on the bathroom door? Yeah. Is it going to be lovely? Wow. You've got to pick a nice strong branch if you can find one. Do you like it?
Yeah, super. I know I thought about one present.
I know. So that is our Christmas tree this year. As you can see, all the beautiful like hand woven fabrics and the ribbon kind of all nicely go together. So now the decorations are up, all we need to do now is get the gifts, which is no mean feat with 3 children. So I really hope you enjoyed Vlogmas Day 7. I can't believe we've done a whole week's worth of vlogs. It's crazy. It's taken so much out of us, but we're really enjoying seeing all the nice feedback and everybody enjoying the vlogs. And we will be back tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 8, so stay tuned for that one. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Salamat po, and have a really great evening, guys. Bye.